2013, 15 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions. But when I grabbed the clicker and looked a little deeper, it's offensive coordinator Scott Linehan, who I think deserves a lot of credit. He's doing 3 things. The first being he's getting his dynamic playmakers the ball in space. You remember Adrian Peterson couldn't get the ball in space? He lines Reggie Bush up in the slot to get him the football in space. They have an excellent blocking scheme. He makes things happen. The second thing he's doing is he's getting space for his best players, utilizing alignment. Calvin Johnson in the slot creates the space on Patrick Peterson that allows him to catch that touchdown. The third thing I love, he's utilizing all of his skilled players. Joseph Foy is the backup tight end, but he's big and able to high point the football. He aligns him out on the line of scrimmage, takes advantage of that matchup.
Well, and because the Lions' passing game is so good, Dallas Cowboys middle linebacker Sean Lee is going to be absolutely critical in this game. He's one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Watch him right here in the middle as we get into the matrix that we call NBC 360. Ooh, all around. Watch him in space going against the center for the Redskins, Will Montgomery. This is so hard to fend off an offensive lineman going low and still make the tackle on a guy like RG3 in space. Now watch him in the passing game. Now I'll be honest, this is a terrible throw by Matt Barkley, but still watch Sean Lee read his eyes, get in the passing lane. That is an easy interception. He does stuff like that all the time. The best chance for the Dallas Cowboys to slow down the Detroit Lions passing game, Sean Lee has to own the middle of the field, Eric.
All right, thanks, guys. Now, from a fantasy perspective, I have Terrence Williams much higher than my fellow experts at Roto World. The rookie from Baylor, Sick'em Bears, cracks my top 20. He's scored in 3 straight games, and he's averaged 80 yards per game plus during that stretch. So he's a guy that I want in the lineup, and he's available in way too many leagues. Now let's get to the injury report. As for the injuries, Calvin Johnson didn't practice, and DeMarco Murray and Miles Austin were both in practice but limited, while DeMarcus Ware was still rehabbing. Mike, let's talk about DeMarco and DeMarcus. What is the very latest on Ware and Murray?
Well, Murray missed Sunday's game against the Eagles, and DeMarco Murray has that knee injury. He was at practice on a limited basis, an encouraging sign. The initial thought was that Murray would miss 1 game with that strained MCL. Now, DeMarcus Ware, who also missed Sunday's game against the Eagles, and there was some indication that maybe he'd find a way to get it done. He didn't, and he wasn't at practice on Wednesday. He's a guy who's supposed to have a 3 to 4 week injury, but he seems to be determined to get back as soon as he can, so we'll keep an eye on the injury reports as the week unfolds.
Excellent. Dez Bryant, Calvin Johnson, 2 big-name wide receivers. Well, it's not them, but there are 3 big-name wide receivers who could be on the trade block. We have the list. It's coming at you next. It's PFT presented by Chevrolet.
Go take the trail less traveled. Go to a park that doesn't have a theme.